All right. Well, I just finished creating a video called The Focus Ladder. And this one is, I call it I feel dot dot dot. And there's some similarities, but it's also enough different that I wanted to do a separate video for this one. So when you're in your practice, how this came up for me was, I don't know, a few weeks ago is in my own practice, and I think I was feeling some sadness, some heaviness that, I call sadness. And so I just closed my eyes, put my hand on my heart probably, and said, I feel sad. And then I had a little dialogue with myself. I was like, is that true? It's like, yeah, I do feel sad right now. Yeah, that's true. And I noticed as I just took a couple of breaths with that some space opened up around my heart, that I didn't feel quite as sad. I thought, well, that's interesting. And if you note and try this yourself, like I didn't say I feel sad because. It like layered up a lot that could pull it down. I simply stated, I feel sad right now. So right now, like I'm not saying I am sad, which is more of a anchoring in. It's like I feel sad. Feelings are fluid. They're waves, they're energies. And it's like, oh yeah, I feel sad right now. Yep, that's true. I do feel sad. Okay, that's okay. And then I kind of kept going. And then I was like, I feel hopeful. Because that first statement opened me enough that now it's like feeling hopeful. It's like, oh, I feel hopeful. Does that feel true? Yes, that does feel true. And I would take like 1, 2, 3 breaths, and they'd be like, well, what else am I feeling? Well, now I'm feeling curious. Is that true? Yeah, there's a part of me that's feeling very curious right now. That is true. And then I actually was writing them down, and I actually even put like yes, and that's true. There's something about that just anchored in. So I went through and I probably created 10 statements. A lot of times I do. You don't necessarily have to, but then you go in and you really take a look, like what are all the different things you're feeling? Because there it's like, even though I said like sad, and then the other thing, like I've done my practice, it's like I'm in a good place, so it's a little hard for me to pull stuff up right now. But when after you maybe like, oh, I feel hopeful, then like if you really tap in, like something else might be there. Oh, I feel discouraged. Well, you just keep going layer by layer by layer. So at the end of that practice that I did with myself, my heart just felt like incredibly open and light and blissful. It was like really powerful. And I thought, what a simple exercise. Just dropping in, naming what I felt, I feel, just those 2 words, putting something else in, and asking myself, is that true? Do I feel that way right now? No judgment, just like curious. Yeah, I do feel that way right now. And then there was this opening. So why is this working? It works because there's an acknowledgement of how I feel at the moment. So that part of me is like, oh, she's listening. Thank you. So when someone listens to you, you feel better. We're listening to ourselves. Okay, that's one. And when we say like, yeah, it's true. Like right now, I do feel this way. That truth has a very high frequency. And so as soon as we like drop into something and it feels true, again, without putting a lot of weight on it, it brings some lightness to it. It's like, yeah, that's true. That acknowledgement, it feels true. And that helps to lift it. And we just keep bringing more light in and more light in. So very simple, but powerful and effective. So again, give it a try. and leave me any notes below that, any questions or comments. And if you are finding this video, I guess I should say, I'm Melanie Williams at melaniejwilliams.com. I'm going to be posting this on YouTube, but kind of creating this for a group that I'm in. And so I was thinking, well, they all know me. If you just happen to find me, you might not know me. But I am a spiritual teacher and work with teaching energetic principles. And so you can look at some of my other YouTube videos and find my website again at melaniejwilliams.com. But if you are here on YouTube, as always, if you hit the like button and subscribe, that is fantastic for me. And I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much. Namaste.